We are at Wisdom CRM. Charielle, what can you tell us about Wisdom?
Right. So Charielle Plowden, Country Manager of Wisdom CRM Caribbean Limited, and we are here today with the CARICOM private sector to bring our global export AI platform. And this platform allows businesses, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and even large companies who are looking to export their products. So say, for example, they have sauces or juices, or they want to go into new markets like, for example, Suriname, Guyana, Barbados, or even Europe. They could use our platform to get trade and data insights that could inform their export strategy. So, for example, the person who has their nice preservatives, their sauces, their pepper sauces, jellies and jams, and they want to look at new markets, they can type in that product into our platform and it will show them whether Europe is a good market to go to, Barbados is a good market, Suriname is a good market, Trinidad and Tobago is a good market, and that information, that insight can help them now export into those markets. We also have an exciting product, a stock market game competition, which gives students $25,000 virtual money. So it's two platforms, one for the companies, manufacturers, and now we have an AI tool that teaches children financial literacy. So schools across the Caribbean, we're in Jamaica, we're in Guyana, we're in Barbados, we're in Trinidad and Tobago, and soon in Turks and Caicos Islands. This competition, as I mentioned, gives students $25,000 and they learn how to save, budget, and invest using artificial intelligence. They buy stocks on the US market, so companies like Apple, Netflix, Tesla. Also on the Trinidad and Tobago market, so companies like Republic Bank, First Citizens, Agostini, Massey Stores. Companies in Jamaica like Grace Kennedy, Barita, as well as the Mexican Stock Exchange. So we're teaching children financial literacy at an early age, from the primary school level, the secondary school level, and even the university level. So, we're happy to be here at the African Trade and Investment Conference. And for any of those persons listening in want to go on any of our platforms, they can visit globalexportai.com and virtualstockmarketgame.com.
You're talking about financial literacy for children. What is the most important then that they learn about financial literacy?
Great question. So the beautiful thing that we teach children is to save, to budget, and to invest. And we know that these are skills that we have not learned ourselves. So we want to teach children from an early age by managing $25,000 virtual money. They now have to save that money because they don't want to spend all their money and then they don't have money to trade. So first they learn how to budget and make sure that they can put like 5% in Apple stock. They can put now 10% in some of the Caribbean and regional names. And then they can hold back some for tomorrow to take a new trade. So what we're teaching children is how to save money in one instance, how to invest their money, so build wealth, because when they buy the stock and the stock price goes up in value, they can now sell that stock and their $25,000 will now have increased as well. Yeah? So we're teaching them how to increase their money, save it, and budget it for future use.
And does the banks in the Caribbean also work with Wisdom?
In the stock exchanges.
Yes.
So we would have partnered with the Ministries of Education. We take a top-down and a bottom-up approach. So we partner with the Ministries of Education, the stock exchanges, as well as the schools to bring the platform into the ecosystem.
And if we're talking about the schools, how old will you start with the children? Is it 5 years, 6 years, 10 years? How old do those children have to be to take lessons from Wisdom CRM?
Okay, so for primary school, we start them from age 7 years old. For the secondary school, of course, that's from like age 11 straight up, and then university is the adults. So we start them up from early at 7 years old, and they get access to the platform. So we get corporate entities because we're aligned with the UN Sustainability Goal number 4, which is quality education for all. So we get corporate listed companies like Republic Bank, like Answer McCall, to adopt to school, and they pay for the students to get access to it. We have over 67 schools from across CARICOM that participate, and over 14,000 children that participate in the platform. On the primary school level, we have, I think, 875 students that utilize the platform, and it's a competition. So the students, they not only just trade amongst themselves and learn, they compete with their brothers, their neighbors from CARICOM as well, which makes it exciting. So we have an award ceremony where we highlight and recognize the students.
Do you think more countries in the Caribbean will take part?
Absolutely. That's why we're here in Grenada to get the OECS. We're hoping to bridge the gap and take it to Africa, as well as we would love to have Suriname as well. To get started, all we need to do is connect with the Ministry of Education, get approval, and once we get that approval, we get the corporate entities to join us on this mission, and we can bring it to the students of Suriname, of Grenada, of all the Eastern Caribbean, and to Africa.
Thank you very much.
Yes.